Let's get one thing straight. If you think hiring a top-notch Azure engineer is just about certifications, you're already digging in the wrong place. Resumes and badges don't prove they can troubleshoot when production breaks. You hire the person who aced the quiz, and they can't handle a real crisis. An Azure Cloud Engineer is the architect and electrician of your cloud. The wrong hire can cause downtime, security risk, and blown budgets. In the next 5 minutes, I'll give clear steps to assess candidates effectively and compliantly. No nonsense. Skills first, practical tests, and behavior-based questions. Ready to change how you hire? Let's get into the nuts and bolts. We'll start with core technical must-haves. Find the right person, not the perfect resume. This guide will show you how to spot real capability. First, the technical checklist every hiring manager must use. You can't ignore the technical side, but know what matters. First, deep, hands-on experience with core Azure services. Azure Virtual Machines, provisioning, sizing, and telemetry. Azure Storage, secure containers, blobs, access tiers. Azure SQL, performance tuning and backups. Networking, VNet design, NSGs, firewalls. Can they explain network flow? Identity and access. Azure AD, RBAC, conditional access. Infrastructure as code, ARM templates or Terraform. Terraform experience shows repeatable, auditable deployments. CI/CD, Azure DevOps or GitHub Actions. Nice-to-haves, Docker, AKS, Azure Monitor, Log Analytics. Certifications are a conversation starter, not the whole story. Treat practical skills as non-negotiable, treat certs as bonus context. You can teach tools, not temperament. Soft skills matter. Adaptability and calm under pressure are non-negotiable. Look for adaptability, curiosity, communication, teamwork, problem-solving, and ownership. Can they translate technical trade-offs into plain English for finance and execs? Ask, tell me about a time an Azure service you relied on was deprecated. What did you do? Strong answer, specific service, research, migration roadmap, outcomes, lessons. Weak answer, vague, we updated it with no detail. Scenario, app slow for users in Europe. Walk me through your troubleshooting process. Strong candidate asks about monitoring, recent deployments, affected scope. They methodically check DNS, network, app, DB layers, and gather facts. Weak candidate jumps to a single fix without data. Ask, describe a major disagreement with a developer. How did you handle it? Good answers show listening, data-backed position, and a collaborative resolution. Ask, tell me about the biggest production issue you owned. What did you do to prevent recurrence? Look for persistence, ownership, and teaching. Those are signs of long-term impact. Top sources: 1. LinkedIn for active and passive talent. 2. Azure-focused meetups, user groups. 3. Referrals and GitHub contributors. If I had to pick 2, LinkedIn and niche Azure communities. They give credibility and context. Use structured interview scorecards. Same rubric for every candidate to reduce bias. Use a short hands-on lab in a sandboxed Azure environment. Role relevant tasks only. Prevent bias. Assemble diverse panels and force calibrated scoring across interviewers. Avoid over-indexing on pedigree. Ask, did the candidate solve problems we need solved? Don't rush. Structured stages with scorecards and a practical test keep hiring defensible. To evaluate motivation safely, ask role-focused questions. What drew you to cloud infrastructure work? Avoid illegal topics. Instead, describe the work environment where you do your best work. Common mistakes: hiring for pedigree, rushing, ignoring team fit. Avoid them with scorecards, labs, diverse panels, and consistent calibration. If you're hiring now, subscribe and visit peopleteam.com/hiring to get our templates and scorecards.